set it off. Go to Vegas, bet it all. Put it on the Bucs to win, whoever they gon' play gon' fall. Don't say I ain't told y'all. Loose cannons gon' fold y'all. Yeah, the Heat be 9-3, but it gets real cold in the fall. That's when the season start. Bucs come in 40 hard. Win after win, ripping the division apart. Panthers, they pussycats. Falcons got bird flu. Take the Ravens and Dolphins and open up a zoo. Cause one thing's for sure, better than the Bucs, they show lane. And every day in Tampa Bay, we say fuck the Saints. We in Tampa Bay, baby. 813 going crazy. Tampa, boy. This Bucs podcast be the greatest. Loose cannons blasting on them haters. And we in Tampa Bay, baby. Tell them where you from. 813 going crazy. Yeah. This Bucs podcast be the greatest. Loose cannons blasting on them haters. Now when I say the loose cannons, what? Do you know what I mean? I'm talking Bobby Latte, stank bastard.
What is up, Bucs Nation? It is Monday, December 1st. It's the first of the month. You are watching the Loose Cannons podcast. I am your boy, the Sammer Ali, hanging out with my pale, Slim Jim smoking son of a motherfucking bitch, stank bastard, rocking the victory shades. All right, we had to dust these back. I had to go get new shades just for the opportunity to wear said victory shades. Stank.
I lost mine. I forgot what they were.
Victory Monday. Finally. Victory fucking Monday. I mean, it just feels good. I mean, does it not feel better waking up? Finally not have, I mean, kind of feels like we lost the game. I'm not going to be,
it does.
Not going to lie. But it feels a little bit better, right? At least we got the W. We got those. We got the streak ended finally, Stank. And you know what? I think now we can finally all kind of take a collective deep breath and start bitching about how shitty that game was in actuality. But we did win. So, hell yeah.
Sammer, excited. It's fuck the Saints week. I know I'm getting a little ahead of myself here, but I woke up with the weirdest boner this morning. And yes, I still call it a boner. I don't care. I still call it that.
No, it's weird.
But yeah, I woke up with see? I woke up. What's your favorite? I'm just kidding. I woke up with the weirdest boner this morning, and I realized, about 13 minutes into my morning, why? It's fuck the Saints week.
What qualifies it as a weird boner? Is it the shape? Is it the unexpected? I mean, I don't imagine that at your age you get very many of those. So is that what makes it weird? That you just have one at all?
There's some of that. The type of tingle, though, right? There's different types of tingles.
Okay.
I had that fuck the Saints tingle this morning. I knew it immediately. And I woke up and text my friend Jono immediately, first thing in the morning, and just made my day that much better. But because I felt like we were coming off a loss yesterday, which is why I didn't even have my victory shades available to me, because I'm still in mourning over that victory, whatever the fuck that was that we saw on the field yesterday.
Well, let's talk about it, Stank. I think we have to start where the question everybody's asking right now is, do the Bucs have the NFL's best kept secret in an offensive weapon known as Tristan Wirfs? I mean, why have we not seen this guy out there running routes? Mike Evans goes down and you just have this guy out there blocking instead of out there running routes in the field of what? Who's at fault here for not allowing Tristan Wirfs to truly blossom into the weapon that he is when Mike and Chris and all these guys are out and we're looking for help, and here he is just blocking?
I don't know, but I thought a lot about that, honestly. And then I saw your tweet from yesterday's game, that you stole from me, regarding the fact that Vita Vea is probably jealous that Tristan got it first. And then,
how did I steal that from you?
You stole it from me because I mentioned it, and then you tweeted it out.
You and I weren't even in the field. You weren't even in the stands at the same time.
You always steal my ideas and use them as your own. Anyways,
not possible. Prove it.
You know what? You made a point to say that Vita's performance yesterday was lackluster. His energy wasn't there, and I kind of go back to that moment because I feel like the energy was different until Tristan caught the touchdown, and now I feel like we know why. That whole team, the whole defense, disappointed. All right.
You know what I noticed?
You have a team divided right now.
I noticed that after that Tristan Wirfs touchdown, Vita Vea and Coach Todd Bowles were not seeing eye to eye because not Tristan, Vita Vea ended up being on the sidelines a lot of the third quarter. Did you notice that? As if he was pouting and Coach, you know what? Then you're just going to stand here and watch. And he was just kind of standing there on the sidelines, hand in pad, just kind of watching it all go down. And I was like, why isn't this guy playing? We just went on an offensive drive, right? You shouldn't be tired coming out of halftime. I mean, what was? I think there's something there, Stank. I think he really was upset that he wasn't the one catching the touchdown, whereas this guy who hasn't been in the league same number of years he has just goes out there and catches a touchdown. Let's talk about it first. Let's talk about this. Finally, some creativity from one Josh Grizzard yesterday, huh?
Yeah. Finally, I guess congrats, Josh. I know how you love to get cute down there, and you probably were really, really proud of yourself. And it was a good moment. I can't take that away from Tristan and Baker, but you may have just divided this football team, Josh. You personally may have done that. And I feel like Vita made us all pay for it. He went to Todd. This is, we have insiders inside the locker room. I'm not saying this is true or false, but maybe he went to Todd at halftime and said, hey, Todd, fuck you. How you like Greg Gaines? And he made Todd get a whole lot of gains in that second half. And who else got a lot of gains in the second half? The Arizona Cardinals.
They did. Let's talk about the offense first.
Okay.
How do you grade Josh Grizzard yesterday? I'll give my answer after yours. I'm curious how you actually graded him out. Watching that game, the way it kind of played out, some of the things that maybe were in his control, some weren't. So I'm curious how you graded out Josh Grizzard yesterday.
Same way I've graded him all season. He's a C. He's a C. He's got C+ days. He's got lots of C- days. He's just right down the middle C. As I made the analogy last week on Twitter, he's missionary. This team kind of has missionary energy. And he gets a little excited in the red zone, right? And that happens to some of us, right? You can't control your excitement. And he finally scored with something creative. Because he's been trying to do some dumb creative bullshit for a while now and run fucking all kinds of stuff that don't belong in the red zone. So it was a good moment for him. But outside of that, it's kind of hard to tell because the team didn't execute very well and the refs literally were fucking us. I mean, literally on the sidelines, pants down, fucking us for that first quarter and a half. So difficult to say, but I didn't leave there feeling great about Josh's play calling at all.
So you got to take into account the drop by Emeka, which probably keeps that drive alive. And then obviously the touchdown that ends up being a drop by Chris Godwin, who, by the way, is starting to look a little bit more like Chris Godwin. I think he's finally actually healthy. So that may have been why they've kind of held him out a little bit longer. So he's starting to take some steps towards the real Chris Godwin. But with those two things taken into account, I still think he makes it difficult on this team, man. I just running on first down every time seemingly it's just so predictable. It puts us in a bad situation. Every single second down seems to be predictable second and long. And if you run the ball there, you then turn around and say, hey, Baker or somebody else and Baker, go bail us out. And we don't have the guys to lead an offense that leans on executing and pulling rabbits out of assholes every fucking third down. It's not fair. And then other times it's like we're playing to get to third and short and then hopefully get just that half a yard extra over that, that line to gain, which is, again, we don't attack the middle of the field. We run too often on first down. It just still felt really predictable yesterday against what I think is an underrated Arizona defense, but it's, it was a little bit better than weeks previous at times. Some of it is execution. Baker said after the game, this is the closest we felt to finally clicking compared to last year, which I think he's fucking blowing smoke up everyone's ass. I don't believe that for 1 second. Bucky played in the first game since his injury 2 months ago. Some good, some bad there, I think. A little bit too much trying to make a big play when he should just take what's there at moments. But other times, you saw the juice. You saw him adding a little bit of excitement to that offense. But offensive line played like dog shit yesterday. Didn't really block very well. Didn't do a very good job in pass pro too often. And at times when they did, guys weren't open. So I don't know, man. I don't think we're ever going to have a real answer on who Josh Grizzard is until Mike is back and Jalen McMillan is back possibly. And then even then, they're not really 100%. So I don't know, man. I'm with you. I give him a C. One of his better games yesterday, but I still left pretty damn annoyed with it on offense.
I don't feel like it was one of his better games. I feel like it was just what we did. I mean,
in the last 5 weeks, 100%
yeah,
it was.
that 3rd and 8 calling a deep pass down the middle. If that was the actual play call, ridiculous. I mean, there was a lot that left you scratching your head. We had field position. We had turnovers, and we get the ball on their side of the 40, and what the fuck? He's caught up in that, the same thing that Canales suffered from a little bit, that 3rd and manageable type mentality.
Yeah.
Whereas the snake, Liam, really had that fuck you mentality, right? Liam didn't give a fuck. He would attack your weaknesses and continue to attack your weaknesses, and really, really wanted the blood, and it kind of pushed Baker a little bit. I think he prodded Baker a little bit to do that. But I feel that. like young coordinator, conservative by nature. We can absolutely say conservative by nature. Takes shots at the weirdest times, though. He says he wants to push the ball down the field, so he tries to do that, but there's still no rhythm to this offense whatsoever. We still have no identity, and we haven't been healthy. So there's a lot out there to unpack, and I don't want to be too shit on the guy too much, because, like I said, execution wasn't great, blocking wasn't phenomenal. I think it was egregious, like it has been in some of these games, but the middle of this offensive line isn't great. And Graham Barton continues to show that he's just all right, and can get his ass whooped a couple times each game. Our guard position, right, and our tackles are our strength. It
was a little telling to me, Stank, that Jason Light in the pregame interview said he was most excited about the return of Ben Bredesen, an offensive guard, over Bucky and Chris Godwin, in a second week in a row. That's weird to hear. I know he's an offensive line guy.
Not from him, it isn't.
Right? But that, you take that and you go, God damn, dude. That's a bit, I don't know. It's something about that struck me just as a little odd to hear. But I'm with you, man. I this team has to be the absolute worst at turning turnovers into points. It has to be. Points off turnovers, it's got to be the lowest in the league.
It's terrible, bro.
We don't even take a shot after a sudden change. Whether it's a 4th down stop at midfield, if it's an interception, there's no play action, take a shot. Even if you don't get it, that in itself it pays dividends down the line. It creates a ripple effect. More often than not, it's all right, let's hand it off. Hell yeah. I kept joking with our section that whole game. I'd be a millionaire if they would just let me bet on every first down play for the Bucs offense. I'd be a millionaire, because I would put everything on first down run every single time. And then we mixed in a little bit more play action. I think we executed a little bit better at times yesterday. I don't want to be all negative, but this team has to get better at some of this shit, man. And when your defense does create turnovers, like yesterday, 4 turnover-worthy scenario moments, to only get, I think 3 points out of that, that's pretty terrible.
3 or 7, but not nearly good.
If you count the missed field goal, that turned into 7, then you have 10. But we turned a turnover into 3 points yesterday, and that was it. All the other 3 moments where we got sudden change was nothing. Some of that's conservative. I wonder how much of this is him just not wanting to fuck up as an offensive coordinator, as opposed to just letting these guys play. I don't know, man. I feel like that's just, I don't know. I don't like it, but maybe he's starting to get more comfortable with some of these guys getting back. Maybe Ben Bredesen is ultimately what's holding him back, not having all his guys up front. Maybe now Ben's back. We're going to call more fun stuff. Middle offensive line, like you said, is still a little bit weird. And can we just once attack the middle of the field? Just once. Just. And when we did, you saw how many good things happened yesterday whenever we'd attack the middle of the field. That I don't want to be negative Nancy after a win, but there's some, we got to improve. There's just moments there that are frustrating to watch, because I think this team has the talent to be better than what we showed.
Worse than the conservatism, it's predictability. It's very predictable. It just is, right? And I think Jonas mentioned when I was mentioned that we don't have no identity, Jonas mentioned the Eagles have lost our identity. The Eagles can lean on their defense with no identity and play conservatively and grind out games and pound it, and that's kind of what they do. We just don't have either side, because when the offense does fuck around and wake up, the defense just absolutely spread eagle, bro. Just laying there like a $2 whore. Okay, just come and get it. Not even $2, free entry. And I know we're gonna get to the defense. I know that you're holding me back because you have you try to have a game plan and a rhythm to the show, and I fuck it up every time. But yeah, man, just nothing complimentary about this football team whatsoever. Very frustrating.
Yeah, I mean, right now, I think it's the mentality of this team is they've said it multiple times yesterday, before the game, after the game. Every week is basically playoff mode for them, and I think they know that. So that was the first step in the survive and advance mentality that they keep talking about. But yesterday was a bit more.
Hold on, Sammer. I just realized it. Eric in the chat just completely blew my mind.
No,
Josh is listening. Josh is listening. There wasn't a single wide receiver screen yesterday.
I think somebody in that room, somebody got to him and said, "Hey, enough of this bullshit, please."
For that and that alone,
we're doing our job. Hey, we're doing our job,
dude. You know what?
We're doing our job. No, fuck that. Give ourselves a B. What are you talking about?
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna take credit for it clearly, but
why not?
I'm also gonna get. That means he's open to criticism and he's hearing.
He's hearing it. Okay.
He's hearing and he's like, you know what? I am fucking stupid. That's right. Everybody can see it coming. So you know what? Kudos to you, Josh. Best game of the season. No bubble screens. Just fix everything else as well while you're at it.
Right there. I think it's crazy, man. Against a 3-8 team, that was a must-win game. That was a must-win game. We didn't get to do a Thursday pregame show because of Thanksgiving. But we would have definitely talked about how this game would have been a must-win game against a 3-8 football team, by the way, while you're in first place in the division, okay, by the skin of your teeth, basically, at this point. So yesterday's win was stopping a losing streak and trying to get this thing back in the right direction. And you got to start somewhere. So yesterday, that positive of that is we did figure it out. And you talked a lot of shit about the defense. I wasn't too happy with them as tackles, the weird use of some of these guys, taking the whole defensive line off the field after an offensive possession when they should be pretty fresh, especially coming out of halftime.
When you have momentum.
When you have no depth.
Right. When you just go up 14 and you've got the momentum.
Go step on their fucking throat. Yeah.
Right.
I'm with you. Like, that right there is odd to me. There's no accountability. We start the game out on defense. The first two plays are not shot plays, but they attacked Zion McCollum immediately. That's not a surprise. All right. Co-host just left the show. There's no surprise in that manner. And so I think that in itself, right, kind of leads you like, oh my God, what the fuck? And then with all that being said, Stank, the defense again caused 2 turnovers. Yeah. They did stop them on downs twice. Yep. So they did still do their job for the most part. There were some moments in there I hated. Tackling was bad, giving up some 3rd and longs here. Somehow not able to fucking tackle this guy in the pocket. I don't get it. The rare times we actually won some one-on-ones outside or the blitz got through, we'd miss the slipperiest motherfucking quarterback in the NFL somehow. And also, he's the slowest human being I've ever watched other than Teddy Bridgewater. How could we not get him down? With all that being said, the defense did just enough, honestly. And for the first time, the offense did kind of play complimentary football to an extent. And then at the end of the game, the defense went out there and they won the game. They kept them out of the end zone. And the field goal ended up being off of a turnover. The field goal I think we stopped them on 4th down. We ended up gaining 0 yards on offense. We kick a field goal, 57 yards. Thank you, whatever the fuck your name is, make fucking kicker. And that ends up being the difference on the back of the defense. And then the defense goes out there, forces a 4 and out, the game's over. And we take 1 knee. Like, that, feels like complimentary football. Kind of. Yeah? Had a couple of punts that were inside the 10, I guess, too.
Yeah, but you did that to the fat kid, bro. Right?
Yeah.
You bullied the kid on the playground who has no friends. Right? And he doesn't deserve to be there. So and he wasn't even a bully. He kind of bullied you. Right? He made you look silly. So great. Congratulations. You pulled it out against a 3-8 team. I get it. It's the NFL and any given Sunday. I mean, look at the trash ass Carolina Panthers beating the Rams. Anything can happen, right? The margin for error in this league, slim. Guys out there trying to make paychecks, make teams, get paid, all the things, right? All the cliche shit. but and being in the building, it was apparent. Just the level of intensity, especially on the defensive side of the ball, pathetic.
Yeah,
Just pathetic, man. Pathetic. And something's not there. There isn't a dog, as you love to say. You love using dogs as an analogy. There's no dogs or cats on that side of the ball right now. You've got highly intelligent, crafty guys. Okay, it's Tyke maybe. Antoine. Cerebral. Hell of a player.
My thing is Tyke could be a dog all he wants. First of all, he's in his second year. Okay, so not really going to expect too much leadership out of that guy, but he's also not the leader in his own room. That's Antoine. So it's a little tough for him to be the guy that stands up and, pounds his chest and starts holding guys accountable while he's also learning a position for the first time in his life in the NFL level too. So that's the thing. Like on that side of the ball, there really is no dog that there's no JPP. There's no don't disappoint this guy. You're going to get fucking embarrassed on Fox's camera. Like we're missing that pretty badly right now. And I think that's the difference. You can tell the body language. There's just something not there. Yeah, man.
But I think it's more than that. It's more than the individual guys on that team. It's just how they're being coached. It's the mentality. It's the attitude in practice. It's the conservatism on defense, right? Todd knows he can't get there before, right? His game plan, his eureka moment he had in the offseason was, I need to be able to get pressure before. Not going to fucking happen.
Not happening.
So he's just not willing to allow the other guys on this football team to play aggressively. And to get out there and be physical at the line of scrimmage and all that shit. Even when we play man, it's soft, it's free release, it's all those things because he knows the quarterback's gonna have 5 or 6 seconds to throw the football, and you could be as aggressive as you want, to start the play, but then you're gonna have a free runner behind you and get beat deep. So it's just pick your poison. But I'd rather die, fighting than go out like we do. But the problem is, then you get turnovers when they get in the red zone. Like some of this shit is justified when you see that we let them just roll down the field and then create a turnover. They just cough the ball up, like that shit just feeds.
It's this weird bend don't break moments that do happen.
Bend over, don't break.
Bend over, don't break.
We're completely bent over.
All right,
we are
fine.
touching our toes,
but we don't break.
No, sometimes we do. We broke last week after the quarter and a half of football. We broke last week.
I don't think we were bent down. I think last week they had us folded and tied up. They had they went full on. They
went full on BDSM. Isn't that what that's called?
Yeah, I was trying not to get us, botted.
Oh wait, the bots are coming now. Sorry,
but that's what I'm saying. So again, they did play better, kind of. I still don't know what the tackling is. So just wrap the guy up. We're looking for the big hit. We're looking for this, devastating. Just fucking tackle the guys. That's really the ultimate. Ultimately, that's kind of the problem with some of the stuff that's happening in the run game against us, which I've never really seen before. But on top of that, can you just play Vita Vea more? Can we not see Greg Gaines for an entire 3 series in a row? Is Vita hurt? Just tell us he's hurt at that point. I mean, I just don't get it, man. But they did play better. There were moments. Yaya looked really good yesterday, in my opinion. I know you don't like him. Hassan Reddick did some good things. Other times, I think they're asked to do more than just rush the passer, which I think they need to change. They need to simplify it and just say, we're going to rush you because I think over time, you get a feel for the guy who's blocking you. When you're not doing it every single, down or at least 80% of the time, it's hard for a pass rusher, in my opinion. Look at Micah. Micah, he does drop back at times, but not as often as you see some of the guys on our team because of the weird exotic looks and shit like that. Just let these guys go after it, man. And I think they'll play better. Simplify it a little bit. Rondé said it. Other guys have said it. I'm not making up some fucking new idea here, but they did do enough yesterday on defense, and the offense did do enough, and they survived. They get rid of that losing streak. They got to start somewhere, Stank, and there's a building block here. And let's take this week and do something better this coming week. Special teams wasn't that bad. we didn't cuss anybody out.
They gave up one unnecessary return. But Sam, before you go on,
do we have a super chat?
We do not. We don't make enough of the loss of Kalijah Cansey. The fact that he could be potentially coming back this week or the following week is going to be enormous for this football team. I mean, that guy is our best pass rusher, hands down. he can make it happen on his own. I think it'll allow the rotation to improve quite a bit. Todd got the pieces that Jason's given to him. I'm sure he'd love somebody other than Chris fucking Braswell out there to rotate into his hockey shift. He's got to play with the guys he's got. Yeah. And that's not to be critical of Jason, but Jason's had to rebuild this football team. He's taken some chances on some guys in the second round that honestly won't be back, won't see second contracts. But it's a bit of a risk when you're trying to draft game changers at that position outside of the top 15, top 20. So, whatever, be critical. I'm sure he's critical of himself. I'm not here to Jason constantly abuses me. He abuses me on the show. He's threatened to beat me up on Twitter in public before. So I'm not out here, stroking the guy off all the time. I think he's one of the better GMs in the league, but I think he'll admit he's missed in some cases. And it's never more glaring now than with.
There's been some bad luck too. David Walker, the injury. I mean,
yeah, we talked about him last week.
Like that's I don't want to say they put a lot of eggs in that basket, but I think they did. Elijah Roberts, on the other hand, looks like a pretty good fucking find. Yeah, dude's developing he's one of the most energetic guys on the defensive line every single week, and he's a rookie. He's coming in, he's hungry, he doesn't know any better, and his blind enthusiasm is like that crazy, that puppy that just wants to run around and fucking bite the shit out of everything. Fuck yeah, dude. That shit's refreshing to see. I wish some of the other guys on the line would kind of take some of that mentality from him. The other Elijah, too, the 92, that big motherfucker. Same thing. I don't think he's been playing the last couple of weeks. But, I don't know, man. I'm curious what this team would have done at the trade deadline if more of the pieces were healthy and it really felt like a really good run was, at our footsteps. Or is that what they say?
Fingertips,
footstep at our.
I mean, I prefer
at our fingertips,
at our doorstep, at our doorstep,
doorstep,
yeah. At our doorstep. At our doorstep, yeah, maybe at our toes.
Vixen,
on the line.
Guess what?
What are you doing?
I was reading chat. What am I supposed to be doing?
I don't know. You just look like you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing.
You should have been helping us with cliches because we can't do cliches.
Yeah, we're over here regardless, and you're over there eating stuffed muffins or something.
Yeah. I mean, I'm curious what would have happened. So if anyone's going to be critical of Jason Light for one thing, it'd probably be we haven't made enough of the free agent moves that I think some people want. But you got to also remember, more often than not, those things don't pan out. You got to get lucky at times too. But I don't know, man. I don't know. It's hard to be critical without knowing what they tried to do, what they may have done if they thought enough pieces were healthy enough to truly make a run to where it was worth giving up a piece here or there or whatever the fuck it is. But at the end of the day, Stank, I mean, this is, again, a stepping stone. The losing streak is over. Let's build on this.
We're 7-5 with a destiny in our own hands. About to face a 2-win team, followed by a 4-win team, followed by the team that we can crush in most cases, and we have their destiny in our hands, and our own destiny in our own hands, and and our own destiny at our foot tips. All those things are right here for us.
I like that.
If they just do what they got to do and
you
nut
are
the fuck up.
My density.
What?
Oh,
super chat.
We have a super chat. Yes, King Sorrowful. Yeah, King Sorrowful for $5. Light definitely needs to take a look in the mirror. JTS, Kyle, Braswell, Cansey. He's missed more games than started. Also, stop bargain shopping on free agency.
Why can't you guys read? Why is it a struggle?
I read tonight. You can't say I can't read.
Every episode, you guys struggle to read. Like, hook it on Pahonix? Like, you guys can't read. I don't get it.
Time out first and foremost.
No. Shut up. Glasses. I don't care. You can't read. I get it. No, Stank. You're one of the most illiterate motherfuckers I know. Tell me Izzy can read. Can Izzy read?
Hey, I'll be honest with you. I thought he did a great job right there.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. My guy.
You know what? I thought that was one of his better reads.
I'm wearing contacts and they're going all weird on me. Leave me alone.
His reading comprehension is going to go along with the Bucs and how they progress the rest of the season. That's all.
You can look the names JTS Hall, which there's a lot of people out there that think Logan's having a phenomenal season. I'm not one of them. Braswell and Cansey, but Cansey doesn't belong on that list. And injuries fucking happen. Sammer's favorite Buccaneer of all time, Gerald McCoy. When he first came into the league, he had a couple pec tears and bicep tears too. So, and then came out and ultimately he had a fucking pretty good career here in Tampa. So you can't list Cansey in there. Cansey has the ability to be fucking special.
Don't ever put Cansey in the same conversation as Gerald McCoy, all right?
You're right. Gerald's been better. Gerald was better.
Gerald was better. Gerald's been better?
Gerald was better.
You let Cansey play. Watch what happens.
All right.
Come on,
That's a stretch.
Even though he blocked me on Twitter.
That's a stretch. Says the guy who can't fucking read. Spell stretch. Hey, Izzy, spell stretch. Go.
STREECH. Bam.
Izzy, no.
Izzy, just so you know, I paused right along with you in my head. I was like, wait, this is tree. Yeah.
Oh my God, dude. Oh my God.
No.
Oh my
God,
Lord,
have mercy.
Oh my. I don't even know what the
we're
next topic
going
is.
off the
We're
rails.
gonna switch it. All right, Stank. We kind of talked about this. This team still has some fucking problems. What still haunts us? I mean, yesterday, again, I think these are the things that we need to circle and fucking talk about and get better. Drops, slow starts, missed tackles, flat defense at times when they should be energetic and like going up 14 points. You should be out there flying around, pin your ears back, bury the team. It's a 3-8 football team. You got a 2-score advantage. Go out there and kill them. And I think some of that, you're right, starts at the top. You take out your entire starting defensive line after you take a 2-score lead when you could go out there and just murder the team, like end all hope, but then you allow this team to hang on instead. I can't blame the players if they're not on the fucking field.
Sammer, if that's not indicative of Todd's coaching personality, like there isn't a step on your throat.
There's missing. It's
mentality
missing
here. There just isn't. It isn't. He's like, okay, I've got a little room to breathe now. Let me get some guys some rest. Like he's got that conservative type of approach.
Weird. Yeah. I mean, why do you need to rest guys in the third quarter? They just came out of halftime, and it was also a longer halftime because of the Simeon Rice stuff, right? So the Ring of Honor, that whole, like, it didn't make sense to me. Maybe it wasn't longer, but it felt longer. But either way, like they shouldn't have to rest. They're also they're training here. Don't give me this whole, it was really hot down. I don't give a fuck. I mean, Vita Vea could probably, should probably lose a couple of pounds out there. Who gives a fuck? That shit's weird to me. That creates that flat defense. Right? When you try Greg Gaines out there, what the fuck do you expect is going to happen? Greg Gaines on one run play stood around and did nothing. On an entire rep, he did nothing. He didn't even touch a human being. He's a defensive fucking tackle. He didn't touch somebody on a run play.
Sammer, you know what gets your defense rest? 3 and outs. 3 and outs, bro. You just have to play 3 plays and you're out.
3 plays and you're out
doing whatever you want. You can sit there and look for Mr. Miyagi in the crowd. You can do whatever you want. 3 plays and you're out. And that should be the goal, right? How many 3 and outs do you guys get? Because then you can have a day off after a win. Because if it doesn't reach a certain level, like he needs to have that type of approach.
He needs to turn that into a defensive unit's overall KPI. Just like put it on a board and track it. You guys get 7 3 and outs. You know what? I'm buying Chick-fil-A after practice on Wednesday. Like right then and there. I mean, that works with my kids, right? Right. Like you got to build KPIs for these guys, right? You got to get these guys motivated somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like, hey, Wednesday night, we're all going to Mons. It's on Todd because you guys got 7 3 and outs on Sunday. Like that seems fair, right, Stink?
That's what Raheem did. And
yeah,
really
maybe a bit too far
there. And nor does it appear to be working out for old Raheem.
I mean, think about it. They sent him to a city that's known for having a strip club that serves some phenomenal chicken wings. I mean, you can't send Raheem there. I mean, what do you think's he was doing that here where they serve dog shit at our fucking strip clubs, right? What do you expect he's gonna do in Atlanta, dude? Come on.
Yeah, that's like Dave Canales getting a job right in the strip or in the porn capital, right where they make all the
like, yeah. What if he was the coach of the Los Angeles Chargers, for instance? Yeah, right.
That would have been bad for Dave.
Like, where's Dave? Tuesdays he's at Pornhub's headquarters. Like, that's where he's gonna be. That's just what's gonna happen, right? So
instead, he's
bad.
Vixen
Bad decision
in the swamps of North Carolina somewhere, and there's really nothing there. There's nothing there. I'm gonna look at
B-Shuck, $20 super chat. Just because you know what? I'm gonna let Vixen read this one because she says she can read.
Oh my gosh. It says, just because I love you idiots and Stink is an embarrassment to the tribe, But I love him just the same. Happy with the win, but man, it just can't ever be easy.
No.
Ever.
Ever.
You struggled a little bit at the end there. I saw you kind of hit that little struggle bump.
It's never easy. It
It's never
really
easy
isn't.
for them. Yeah.
Yeah, you just can't ever relax. You can't take a breath. You can't trust this team. There's no trust.
Ever.
I don't trust them. I have trust issues to begin with, because I grew up a Bucs fan. But this particular version of the Buccaneers, can't trust them. Can't trust the coaching staff. There's a lot for me to complain about.
I mean,
including
Crown makes a really good point in the chat.
Hmm.
And I was going to say this and I completely forgot my train of thought, but he says your offense converting on third down helps your defense. A lot of people give this defense shit, and they've deserved it as of the last few weeks for sure. But there is something to be said about if the defense is not good, how does that excuse your offense from not playing well? I've never understood that mentality. Like the Buffalo game should have at best or at worst been a shootout. And it was for an extent. And then they kind of shot themselves in the foot by not going for it on fourth down. The Rams game, defense playing like shit, but tell me why the offense couldn't at least keep it a shootout. Oh, defense played like shit, so it's not their fault. I don't understand that. Like, just because their standard drops, this side has to. In fact, if I'm an offensive player and a coach, I'm thinking my defense is shit. I really got to do even more to keep them off the field, or at least keep it even by scoring as much as possible and being more aggressive. So I've never understood the fan mentality of, no, the defense is trash. What do you expect the offense to do? I expect them to fucking do their job. Whether the defense gives up 7, 3, or nothing, I'm still going out there trying to score 7, am I not? Oh, well, no, they didn't score, so we don't got to score. It's okay. It's still 0. Like that doesn't, like, so yeah, I agree with Crown. You know what does help your defense? An offense that keeps you off the field for a little bit more than 3 plays at a time. How about that? And your defense helps your offense by getting you the ball right the fuck back. And we've seen them have games and moments where they have gotten us the ball back. And what happened? Buffalo Bills game at the 4 fucking yard line. What did we do? 3 points. We were down 3-7 at that point. Like, we all knew it. Once we hit that field goal, Stank, what'd you say? Josh Allen's going to score a touchdown. Like, we knew it. So that goes back to what we've been complaining about. This team just does not create complementary football. And when they have moments to do it, they don't. Whether it's one side doing it, then the other side fumbles, or vice versa. This side finally does it. The other side says, we're just going to let a guy go up for 81-yard touchdown run. Like, both sides have to fucking play at a certain level, no matter what.
It doesn't stop there, man. It's just they don't play disciplined football, and then when they are both kind of humming and doing what they're supposed to be doing, then the special teams decides just to be a complete fucking mess. So I don't know, man. I get that this is kind of a negative show for a team that just won a football game and is 7-5 and leading the division and playing against our most hated rivals.
It's not negative. It's just constructive criticism. We won. But we got to build on that, and here's the stuff that we saw that we think are fucking problems. We won in spite of these issues.
Pretty frustrating win. I didn't leave there happy. I didn't leave there chanting Tampa Bay. And I felt a little off after the game until I was just standing there waiting for you, Sammer, and this gentleman approached me with his toddler. Out of nowhere, I'm just leaning up against the wall, and I didn't know what was going on. He kind of approaches me. I thought maybe he was going to ask me for money. Didn't know what he was doing. Comes up with his toddler. They get kind of close to me, and he whispers to his toddler, "Tell him fuck the Saints." Made my day, dude. Wait,
when this happened yesterday?
This happened yesterday at the game. This guy told his toddler to say fuck the Saints.
Wow. I'm just shocked that people recognize you because we've been through this. Nobody ever recognizes you for some reason.
Not compared to you and Latte. Definitely, like,
weird.
There's not many people that look like you. I kind of look just like every other, middle-aged, overweight.
You know what I say about the whites? You guys all look the same. You're a standard issue white guy, for sure.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Take your hat off. You're pretty standard issue white.
Yeah, you're not wrong. When I don't have my hat, if I don't have my hat on in this particular manner, I have it on sideways, backwards, or not at all. Never been.
I mean, honestly, first few times I met you, I thought you were Ren Dax. I didn't know that there were two of you.
No, bro. I have way too much meat on my bones. Ren Dax looks like the Crypt Keeper with like a flip bill. A bit like the Crypt Keeper. I can't even say the
Cali
word.
Buck says you're telling fake stories, man.
It's not a fake story. You know what? He clearly is a fan of the show, which is why I wanted to mention it on the show.
Yeah, but now I'm questioning it because nobody
really
ever
happened.
but nobody recognizes you. So now I'm questioning the validity of the story.
It happened.
Because
I don't
nobody,
care if you believe me or not. It happened.
Give me some more detail on what he looked like.
He was white. Baby was white as fuck.
Full profile.
The baby
Full fucking
didn't.
profile.
The baby didn't. I don't know if the baby said it or not because the baby got really uncomfortable as he came in because he came in pretty hot.
No, man. That's like, I don't know. You gave me the lowest hanging fruit from a market research.
Callie said I paid him to recognize me. How would that even work? It wasn't on camera. So I'm just gonna pay the guy so that he can recognize me so I can feel better about myself.
Your story didn't check out. Just a generic white guy. That's the only detail
Brian
you got.
KG says I too can lie on a podcast. Hey, fuck you, buddy. You know, maybe it's you.
No, you didn't give me a haircut. You didn't give me a shirt. Like not one detail that makes sense.
Exactly, Callie, if I paid somebody and set it up so like Sammer was there, that would be smart because then I'd be filming and Sammer would be like, "Can you believe that happened?" But no, nobody was there. I didn't have to tell this story. It made me feel good,
but you still haven't given me a detail that makes sense.
I don't know their names, bro. I didn't have a conversation.
No haircut, no jersey color, no nothing.
He's wearing a hat, Bucs jersey.
Oh, wearing a hat. Just wearing a hat.
I don't even remember what you were wearing yesterday, bro, and I was with you the entire day.
How do you not have one detail?
Mike Evans'
not
jersey.
one detail.
I gave a lot of really good details.
Barely.
I noticed you said detail the way I say it.
Ren says I can crypt his keeper. So
wow,
whatever that means, I like it.
That is a bit odd. I think we missed a chat or something happened up here.
Yeah, it was Jay God for $1. He was asking
wrap it up, Jay.
He was asking about thoughts on J Mac and Mike practicing this week.
I'm all for it.
Now the guy stole the baby. And he could have still stolen the baby. I don't know if it was his baby, but he had a baby.
So you allowed a kidnapping to happen.
The Saints.
Wait, so are we talking hangover experience at the game or?
I don't know.
I don't even know what the next topic is, honestly, but let's go to it. Offense, defense, special teams all need scheme and player improvement. We kind of already talked about this, honestly.
Wow.
B-Shuck, $10. Vix, you should read this one.
Yeah, I agree.
Vix should be designated reader from now on.
He threw in a big word there, too. You see that? He kind of tried to throw her for a loop there.
Yeah.
Make sure she earned that
crushed
$10.
There's a lot of syllables in designated, and she did it.
You see how happy Izzy is for her? Izzy's like her biggest cheerleader as it relates to just being able to read a sentence.
Wow.
He's like, wow, she did a whole sentence by herself.
Hell yeah.
I'm so jealous. Maybe the boys will let me read the next one. Yeah, guys,
no,
donate super chats with big words in them just so we can listen to Izzy not read any of them correctly.
Izzy has to read the next one. Whatever.
That's more entertaining than any Josh Grzard third down play. Right? It has
wide receiver screen that goes for 2 yards.
Yeah. Would you rather watch a Josh Grzard called wide receiver screen or Izzy trying to read 5-syllable words?
Wait, Callie Bucks, if Izzy doesn't start reading like he wants to be here, I'm going to crash out.
God, you can't read, man. That's just so bad. I believe we have voicemails, Stank. I believe we have voicemails.
Oh, yes, we do.
Before I forget, though, make sure you guys check us out on loosecannonslive.com, where you yourself can leave us a voicemail, whether you're happy, sad, upset, maybe your cat got hit by a car and you just want to fucking cuss Stank out because his fucking face just seems like the guy that you'd want to fucking blame for something that happened. That's terrible. Your cat getting run over. Also, you probably shouldn't have a cat. Should I get a dog? Or maybe, like a jaguar or, a leopard, things of that nature. Anyway,
Tiger.
Check us out on loosecannonslive.com where you can leave us that voicemail or you can listen or watch any episode ever. And if you prefer to listen to us because you don't want to see our ugly faces, even though I'm pretty fucking beautiful, you can also listen to us on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, and of course, Pornhub. Before I forget,
somebody on Twitter
make
called
sure you
the
guys
Arabic Shrek earlier on one of my tweets.
Arabic Shrek.
Yes,
Oh, I like it. Oh,
I don't look
like it.
I don't look like
Oh.
Shrek.
Wow.
I don't know. I don't either.
What? I don't look like Shrek at all. You two fucking interns fucking think that's great. You guys will be out of a job and fuck like that.
Shrek is buff. Shrek.
No. Shrek is
isn't
fucking
buff.
ugly.
No, he's not.
Shrek is literally an ogre. Ogre is ugly. That's why the whole town is scared of him. Not because he's buff, but you guys are fucking dumb, man. I have the dumbest interns who can't read.
Quiet down, interns. Say, what are you doing in my swamp? Do it, Sammer.
What are you doing in my swamp?
What are you doing?
In my swamp.
I don't even remember that part. Rendax, $20 super chat. When do you read it?
Research.
It's for Izzy.
Oh, he said it right.
It's
Izzy
research.
said it right.
It's research.
It's not research.
Are we doing this again?
The fuck?
Research.
It's research.
Who would ever say research?
Yeah,
Research?
if you're like
It's research.
if you're like a backwoods hick, research. It's research.
No, ain't nobody saying research. It's
Research.
It's
No.
research.
research.
It's
Like
research. No.
So we went from detail, research.
I did my research, and now I'm going to give you a detailed
no,
account.
you didn't do your research.
That's how you speak.
Research.
Yeah, research that, bitch.
Research.
Can't believe it.
Jesus.
Those of you who just tuned in, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Hey, and make sure you guys leave us a comment. And now it is finally time, Stank, to listen to some fucking voicemails.
They're gonna be positive, aren't they?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah.
We'll start with Crown. Or not.
You better research how to fucking play.
I
fucking,
think my interns need to log out so I can fucking play these.
I am logged
Oh
out.
boy.
There it is.
20 to 17. 20 to 17 versus a 3-8 team without their starting fucking quarterback.
that was an improvement, actually.
20 to 17 with Chris Godwin and Bucky Irvin on the field.
Both kind of rough.
The two penalties did rob us of our offensive push out today. But I'm telling you, man, the streakiness of Josh Grizzard is not going to work versus the teams we've already fucking lost to this year. The streakiness of Todd's defense is not going to work versus the fucking teams we have lost to this year. We have lost to all the people we will most likely play on our path to doing nothing but getting knocked out of the fucking playoffs with the way this team is playing.
Did we lose?
You got Anthony Nelson dropping in the coverage again, getting burnt again for the fourth week in a fucking row because Todd wants to put his 6'9" ass out there to get roasted by a little black dude who runs a fucking 4-1.
What? Why'd you have to say that?
It has
way?
happened week after
That's
week after week.
What?
That wasn't necessary.
They're targeting Zion. I don't know what he needs, but I can't even. I may crash my fucking Jeep if I even speak about Zion. I might crash my fucking Jeep. I might purposely crash this fucking thing.
You should probably do that anyways.
These boys need to get it to fucking together.
Jeep suck.
Get it together.
Trade your Jeep back in. I think we lost the game. Did we not? Did we lose the game? This
Hey,
guy's convincing me that I may.
I felt like that after the game. Crown said he crashed out. He did. And he went on a racist tirade. Damn, Crown. I didn't know you had that in you, dude. Didn't.
Is that the same Crown who's in the chat, or is this a
I think
different
so.
Crown?
Yes.
I believe so,
No,
yes.
it's the same.
It's the same. Brother Lou.
By the way.
Cannons.
Oh,
What's
okay.
up, my brothers? It's your brother Lou, man. I'm here, brother. It's Victory Monday, man. I just, I don't know, brother. That game yesterday, man. I was just looking at it side eye, man. Just, it don't feel like fucking Victory Monday, man. Because those cats just, I don't know. I didn't see any fire out there. I didn't see want to. I didn't see a motherfucker roll up on a motherfucker and be like, what the fuck are we doing here? Nobody's rolling up on nobody, man.
I agree.
And it's just, look at it, man, and it's like, Sam alluded to this, man. There's nobody being a vocal leader, nobody
Thank you.
stepping up.
Thank you.
Just rip people new assholes, man, if they had to.
I like that. I like that a lot.
And
it's a great way to get your voicemail.
I
played,
just,
by the way.
I feel like
They call me I'm great.
I feel like we need that, man, just because it's just It's like I don't know, man. There was no fire. There was no no want to nothing, brother, out there, man.
They broke
And
Lou.
we had the fucking Arizona Cardinals at 3-9, bro.
They broke Lou, man.
We should fucking stepped on their throat and fucking just fucking trounced them, man. We barely beat them. They made us sweat, bro. We beat them by 3 fucking points. 3 fucking points.
They were a better team
What
than
the
the
fuck is that, man? And then you see the fucking Panthers take out the fucking Rams. I just, I don't know. I just hope when the boys get back, everybody fucking
You gonna yell?
just fucking gets, we play a different tune out there, man. Play a different game. But we just
That's it. They broke Lou.
He ran out of time.
Lou's energy was kind of what the defense came out there with. Like that was that was a tired defense out there and just not inspiring whatsoever. By the way, did you guys give blah blah blah?
Oh, Crown says he's black, so he's allowed to say that.
Okay. Do you guys give Mudfish Matt his love for donating?
Yeah, Bunfish Matt seems every single week donates a bunch of memberships to everybody.
I did. I gave him some love in chat. You guys were busy yapping.
Evan T, next voicemail, says buying a head buffer for my balding Uncle Stank for Christmas.
Evening, Father and Pale Barefoot Uncle. It's Evan T.
Hello, son.
As we know, this team has no idea how to play 3 good phases of football at the same time. This team is bipolar, heroin-addicted, schizophrenic. Our offense is finally starting to look like what we thought it would be during the offseason. Rod God, a.k.a. Third and Godwin, looks like his old self. Bucky is getting the running game going. Oh, shit! Zion just let another slant wide-ass open.
Damn it.
Get this fuck on the bench or off this team. I'm so fucking over it. What else is new? Baker's a motherfucking dog. I still don't think he should have played, but he kept that shoulder safe, and he looked good behind his 4 remaining offensive linemen. And the best left tackle in football catching a touchdown was pretty. Fuck! The Bucs are making a fifth-string running back look like prime Adrian Peterson. What the hell? We can't tackle for shit. We can't cover for shit. We can't rush the passer with 4 for shit. We're creating a ton of turnovers. Last I checked, we were one of the top of the league at creating turnovers. Our offense can't capitalize on it. We need our friend Greg Allman to look into it, but this team has to be historic for fewest points scored on turnovers.
Stop stealing my tape.
Josh Grizzard is interviewing at this point to keep his job for next year. He's starting to cycle plays better, stop throwing screens, but decided to call 4 verts on fucking 35, the third most slowest receiver. We have Yale University to blame. Grizzard was brainwashed into believing plagiarism is punishable by death. All he had to do was copy last year's playbook. You know, the one where we were the top 4 offense in the league? This offense will get better, especially with Mike and Jalen coming back. But our dog shit defense will make sure that we lose anyway. Win is a win. Lastly, fuck those Rams!
Wow. That was an up and down seesaw phone call if I've ever heard one, right?
I like it.
It was
That was
pretty
all
good,
over the
actually.
place.
I liked it.
Bipolar, just like a football team.
Voicemail. That was amazing.
Yep.
Just kind of lulled us to sleep with a good positive. Fucking negative.
Hey,
positive.
Yo,
B-Shuck donated some money, and I
see that.
Maybe you should read this one.
Yes, me too. Me too.
Yes,
I got
go
excited.
ahead, Izzy.
Wait. Vic, you want me to read this one?
Yes.
Yeah, no,
okay.
hey.
All right, so B-Shuck.
Stop stalling. Go.
All right, B-Shuck for $20. The defense looked like it was fornicating with an orangutan for half the game. There was a plethora of pure excrement type plays. Zion's. What the hell type of play was that? Oh, man.
Mission accomplished, B-Shuck.
Well done. Well done, B-Shuck.
Oh, wait. Zion's
man.
indolent play was pitiful.
Oh,
what the hell
God.
is indolent?
He
What the
doesn't.
hell does
Oh,
mean?
no, dude. Oh,
What does that even mean?
Now, listen, from now on, the two of you need to come to every show with a word from the dictionary that I want you guys to spell out and give me a defenation for from here on out. That's
Jeez
it.
Louise.
Both of you pick one word out of the definition. It has to be a minimum of 8 letters. Okay?
What the hell's indolent?
No, I'm.
Why me? I read all my words correct
Don't
today.
talk back to me ever on my show. Ever. Don't ever talk
I
back
don't
to me.
know.
On
There
my
was a
show.
couple in there that were questionable, Vix.
Yeah. So that's what I said. From now on,
Oh
we're
my-
going to end the show with you guys giving us a new vocabulary word. Okay? And you can't use vocabulary the first week there, Izzy. All right? Minimum 8 letters. You will come on here, you will spell it, and you will give us the definition. And you will pronounce the word properly, okay? And we will tell you if you did it correctly or not.
Hey, I guarantee you.
I think that's fair.
I guarantee you 99% of the chat didn't know what indolent meant. So
that's fine.
busy, good job.
Crown says indolent is wild. Yes.
Yeah, that threw me off for a loop. Congrats,
Crown says,
got me.
bro hit a brick wall.
That's what you say when you don't know what the word means. Indolent is wild. That's what I would have said. I've never heard that fucking word before. Indolent?
Yeah, that's what
just
I
skipped
never
over
knows.
it.
What the hell does that mean?
I would have skipped it.
No, they want me to read every single word.
I think it's probably pronounced indolent anyways.
No, it's indolent.
It's
and yes,
indolent.
I think country of origin should be in there too. Yeah. And then at the end of the season, we're going to collect all those words. That'll be your job, Vixen. And we will have an intern spelling bee.
Oh,
that's
dear God.
what we're going to do.
You got to turn your phones off on camera.
Yep. You guys will participate in a spelling bee using the words that you pick. And if I think that the word you pick is too simple, you will have to come back with 2 words the next week.
That can't be it. It's not a word they pick. It's the word that the chat picks. And we're gonna do a super chat spelling bee. You don't have to donate very much money. Right? And we'll donate. We'll donate.
No, but then
money.
but we need them to learn the words along the way.
But we'll donate the money to the Derek Zoolander School for Kids Who Can't Read Good and stuff.
I don't know. My way is better. Well, you can still do the donation to the fake school and all that stuff too, though. Last voicemail.
Bucky, the ducky, the sucky, the fucky.
It's the same guy. It's that dude.
No. We got memed.
Wow.
We got memed.
Bucky, the ducky, the sucky, the fucky.
What an amazing! This guy's my favorite voicemail guy ever. No name. His name is. He wrote Creeper All Man as his name.
Do it again.
Bucky, the ducky, the sucky, the fucky.
Oh, it's so good, dude.
Bucky, the ducky, the sucky, the fucky.
That's got to be a ringtone, man. It's got to be a ring. How do we release this to the masses?
Can you make that?
Bucky, the ducky, the sucky, the fucky.
You make that super chat sound? Anytime somebody donates, that's what plays.
Bucky, the ducky, the sucky, the fucky.
Vixen, that's your job.
Okay,
It's so good.
Got it.
God.
Bucky, the ducky, the sucky, the fucky.
That's amazing. It's amazing, dude. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Just because of that voicemail alone, please. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. Imagine being on here for the first time ever, right? You tune in to the second half of the show, and this is what you get.
Bucky, the ducky, the sucky, the fucky.
I mean, that's amazing. I mean, that is amazing. Make sure you guys hit the like button if you haven't already. Leave us a comment with your favorite moment of the game. I don't know. I mean, your favorite voicemail of the show. I don't give a fuck. Just leave us a comment. And yes, you can watch and listen to us on loosecannonslive.com. And it is officially Fuck the Saints Week, Stank. Any last words before we go?
I mean, you know what? Nothing would make me feel better.
Bucky, the ducky, the sucky, the fucky.
It's kickoff, set it off. Go to Vegas, bet it all. Put it on the Bucs win, whoever they gon' play gon' fall. Don't say I ain't told y'all. Loose cannons gon' fold y'all. Yeah, the Heat be 9-3, but it gets real cold in the fall. That's when the season start. Bucs come in 40 hard. Win after win, ripping the division apart. Panthers, they pussycats. Falcons got bird flu. Take the Ravens and Dolphins and open up a zoo. Cause one thing's